All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. So I got the new belt right here from Core Essentials. This is going to be a first impression kind of thing. There's not too many videos in the market, so I wanted to do, kind of like a video. Again, not too many videos here on YouTube, so I want to put it kind of like a first impression, give you a first look. There's a lot of differences between this belt and the previous belt that they have, and I wanted to bring it to you guys. Now, you guys know Core Essentials is a sponsor of the channel. They've been supporting me here for quite some time, for years right now, and I definitely appreciate the support. I'm going to tell you, companies like that are hard to find. Companies that are willing to help YouTubers and also willing to send you a product and say whatever you want. They don't tell me to say a specific thing or anything like that. They send me a belt, and pretty much is whatever I want to say regarding the belt, whatever I want to say. There's no, things for you to say in the deal. Just here's the belt, speak about it, tell your subscribers about this belt. Again, a lot of you guys been buying Core Essential stuff and things like that, so you guys know the company being around for quite some time. So with that being said, guys, appreciate you guys watching, and let's get started. So before I get into anything, I got two holsters here, and the main reason why I got these two holsters is because one of the biggest thing on this belt is that it's going to be a 1.75 inches wide. So this is not your standard belt, right? This is not your standard 1.5 belt that you're going to see in a lot of, typically a lot of the belts out there are 1.5. This is going to be a 1.75, so it's going to be thicker. It's going to be wider. And what that's going to allow you to do is that it's going to allow you to carry more weight, essentially. So I'm going to talk about that in about a minute, but I wanted to put this out there because if you decide to buy this belt, the first thing that you got to keep in mind is that your standard holster is probably not going to fit on it. Really not. You're going to have to get something that has clips that are wider than that. So this holster right here is for an MMP 45, and you guys can see it's wider. So obviously this clip right here is going to accommodate that. But if you compare that to this clip right here from Bravo Concealment, obviously that's not going to accommodate that. So if you buy this belt, just keep in mind that, again, you're going to have a 1.75. So your holster clip material, whatever it is, has to be able to accommodate that. I don't want you to buy the belt. Next thing you know, you can't use your holster. Now, obviously, if you like it and you have a holster, a lot of manufacturers allow you to get different clips and things like that. That's why usually in kite holsters like this, there's different holes and things like that, because you can set it out different ways. So I'm going to put these two holsters to the side, and I kind of want to put a standard belt right here. This is from Vetas Holsters. This is a belt that I've been using for quite some time. I like it. Nothing, super impressive or anything like that, but I like it. It's a pretty decent belt, right? It works well as well. But again, you can see this belt right here, and you could compare it to Core Essential. Let's put it side by side so you can kind of see the difference. And as you can see, way, that 175 compared to this right here is, you can see the difference right there. So again, I have never had a belt like this, so wide belt. And this is a first impression because I don't know exactly if I'm gonna love it, if I'm gonna hate it. I've been using it already, and I like it so far. It feels like it holds my pants in place better. It feels like it holds everything in place. Like it covers almost entirely the belt loops, or the loops in my shorts, in my jeans and stuff like that. So it feels good. Nevertheless, it's 175. So I mean, I don't know standard jeans or anything like that, belt loop size. So again, I don't know if in some kind of clothes or something like this, it's going to be too wide to go through that belt loops. I don't know about that. I like to wear shorts, and it seems to work just fine. Now, here's your standard Core Essential belt. Again, this is your standard belt that I have used for a long time, and this is the new belt here. Again, I kind of want to give you a difference between your standard one and this one right here. Obviously, I believe this one's the 8-pound capacity, so you could carry up to 8 pounds. Now here with the 175, you could carry about 10 pounds. So again, just that extra width is going to allow you to carry more weight. All right, so let's talk about the belt and some of the things that comes and how it works and all that. Obviously, this is your standard Core Essential belt. Everything that you know from Core Essential is going to be in this belt, and you can see it right here. The quality is just fantastic. This belt loop right here, or belt buckle, I'm sorry, it's just amazing. When you touch it, it's rugged. I mean, you could just see it that it's really rugged. And again, the quality is there. It's your basic standard, Core Essential stuff. Let's move this out of the way. Actually, let's talk about it just real quick. This is your belt keeper or belt loop keeper, and I do like this because what happens a lot of times with this kind of belt right here is that this it kind of looks funny when you put it on. It kind of sticks out like this, and it kind of looks kind of funny. I mean, I don't like it when he does that. When you break it in and you wear it for a long time, it gets a little bit better. But again, when it's sticking out like the ear like that, it's kind of annoying. So with this, obviously you could put it around and you could bring it to you, right? Nice and close, nice and tight to the body. And again, it's not going to go nowhere. It's just going to stay there in place. So I do like this a lot and I use it all the time. Obviously, be careful because a little things like this is so easy to lose. And I have done that in the past. All right, so here's the belt buckle. And first of all, you're going to get your belt, you're going to get your belt buckle, and you're also going to get a wrench to fix the screws right here, right? So again, the way works is that you're going to put on the belt. Take this, disregard this. There's tons of videos here in the community how to put it on or how to sight the belt. But you're gonna put your belt on, and you're just gonna pretend that you have it on. And wherever you have it on, then you're gonna get some scissors and you're gonna cut it. Right? I will tell you that kind of cut it a little bit bigger and then come back and reduce it a little bit by little bit because obviously you can take off a little bit but you can't add up to it, right? So they have some sizes right here and you can see the sizes and kind of like the cutting points for you to cut it. So again, give yourself some slack. Don't cut it too short because you don't want to be, you don't want to ruin your belt. So put the belt on, cut it, and then you're going to insert this portion right here into the belt buckle. You're going to clamp it down and then you're going to tighten these two screws right there. This thing is just solid. This thing ain't going nowhere. The addition of these two screws is fantastic. So it's gonna look just like this. And again, really rugged, really nice. I like the whole black look. They do have it in multiple different colors, but again, I like this black look with this black buckle. So again, right here you have your famous core essential system. So again, it's a ratchet system. It's really fantastic. It allows you to do really tiny adjustments. So if it feels kind of tight, you can loosen it up. If it feels, loose, you could tighten it up. But you do just little fine adjustments. You don't have to do a big adjustment like you typically do on a belt. It's not like you got to go to the next belt hold, right? So again, that little adjustment allows you to size the belt up to your size perfectly and allows you to have something very, very comfortable. So again, once you put it on, you put it through here and it's a ratchet system, right? You hear the ratcheting and it's rationing right there, right? Very, very solid, ain't going nowhere. And if you want to loosen it up, you press this button right here, and that's how you take it off. Right, just very simple. Essentially the same thing that we've been seeing from Core Essential. Nothing new here, but again, a pretty fantastic system that they came out with, and again, it has been pretty popular here in the community. As you can see, tight it and boom, done. For whatever reason you lose some weight or you want to be a little tighter, you could just simply boom, do a little adjustment there. If you sit down to your office, your car, or whatever it is, you could just press down in the little lever and kind of loosen it up a little bit. It's that simple, guy. Really that simple. I mean, it's a just fantastic system. And again, Core Essential being in here in the community for quite some time, and they have a pretty decent reputation. Let me make sure I don't miss any specs. Like I said, it's going to be 10 pounds loading rate, which that's amazing. Allows you to carry a full-size firearm, anything like that. Also a flashlight, extra magazines. I mean, 10 pounds, it gives you a lot, and that is just fantastic. 40 plus sizing points. Again, that small adjustment that you can do, and according to the website, it's going to give you about 800% more adjustable than your traditional belt. It's going to be built out of a nylon wet outer layer, super fiber, inner lining, and reinforced power core rated at 500 pounds. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm reading from the website. I don't know what that means, but what it means to me is that it's pretty rugged. I mean, I'm just touching it right now. I'm feeling it. I mean, it looks like a solid, again, solid belt that is going to last for a long time, right? All the specs and all that, it's fun. A lot of people like to talk about that, but sometimes people don't know what that means. It looks to me like a rugged belt, and obviously their customer service is fantastic. So if you have any issues, you could call them up and talk to them. One side note that I want to mention about the company has a 30-day money guarantee. So again, you buy you don't like it, I'm sure there's going to be a couple other requirements. Talk to them just so you could get all the information. But again, seems to me that if you don't like it and you want to return it, boom, you could do that. It has a 1 year warranty, and again, apparently, according to the website, it's not interchangeable with 1.5 gun bells or other bells. So apparently, if you have to change it or something like that, you have to change it for the same style. But again, I like the fact that it has that 30-day guarantee. If you don't like it, you can talk to them to return it. So far, guys, I'm going to tell you, I spoke good things about the belt. I haven't really criticized much. I like it so far. This is a first impression kind of thing. I'm going to wear this belt for quite some time. You guys know me. I like to use this stuff for a while, and I like to come back here and do an update. So far, I've been enjoying it. I have some of the belts that I have wear from Core Essential, and it has been great. The regular gun belt is fantastic. You know, the 1.5. The 1.75 is here. We're going to wait to see if it's proven to be just like the 1.5 belt. But again, the only thing that I see that may be kind of like for some of you guys out there is the holster. If you already got a holster that you like, you may have to change that click to be able to fit this belt right here. Again, let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.